Welcome back. I want to explain the difference between motorcycle and standard chains and sprockets and what is interchangeable. And I'd like to do this as I spent a few hours digging into this when I was first researching it, and I'm hoping I can save you some time. Motorcycle standards developed over the years and a unique rating was used. And you will see sizes like 420, 425, 430, 520, 530, 630, and on and on. The ANSI standard rating is used in more industrial applications, farming, and other areas. And there you'll see sizes like 35, 40, 50, and 60. To determine the type of chain you have, it's pretty easy. Grab your calipers, take your chain, and measure between the barrels. The length there is called the pitch. And it's called the pitch because this is a pitch circle of a sprocket. And the length between those barrels and the pitch of that tooth, the middle of it, need to match up. Then take your calipers and measure the width between your chain links. And this will give you your width. Take a sewing tape, put a mark on your chain with a paint marker, and then measure with that sewing tape all the way around your chain to get your length. Once you have your pitch or length between your barrels, the width between your chain links, and the length of your chain, you can go to any chain manufacturer website and match those numbers up to determine what type of chain you have. Where this got a lot more complex is when I was using a jackshaft in my air ride mini bike build. There, the engine that I'm using has a 530 sprocket off the transmission, so I needed to use a 530 chain. But I had trouble finding gears that were 530 that had a 5/8, even half-inch or even 1-inch bore. The only sprockets that I was finding that were motorcycle rated were Harley type transmission sprockets that had a spindle insert. And I considered grinding out that spindle insert, welding it to my jack shaft, but I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to keep it removable and all working in proper order. This led me to putting together a table of all of the motorcycle and ANSI standard chain and sprocket sizes. And the punchline is, you can use a 425 chain with a number 40 sprocket. You can also use a 530 chain with a number 50 sprocket. And this is important because the standard rating of sprockets, there's much more availability out there. You can find them in 5/8, 3/4, 1-inch bore. There are a lot of different companies that sell them. OMB, BMI, you can get them from McMaster-Carr and other places. And what this did was made it very easy for me to take that 530 chain and find a number 50 sprocket with a 5/8 inch bore so I could use my specific jackshaft setup. You will see some sprockets out there online that are labeled 40, 41, and 420. And you'll see the sizes there. What they do is slightly adjust the sprocket so it does work with that range of sizes. However, it's not a perfect fit, and in the end, the only two combinations that are exact are that 425 chain with a number 40 sprocket and a 530 chain with a number 50 sprocket. If you're dealing with the same issue in your build, I hope this helps you out. My name is Matt. If you haven't checked out my intro video, please do so. It explains who I am and why I'm here.